And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a stream. We're playing Hades. You know the drill.
Yeah. The thumbnail is still not loading. That's so weird.
I said it with a new thumbnail every time I do it,
Yeah,
and yet...
It'll be fine.
And
it's
yet,
not an issue. It's just,
I am defied.
I'll be right back. I'm tweeting the link. Stay tuned, everybody.
Okay.
No, it looks like the right thumbnail, right?
It shows it for me.
This one?
Yeah, it shows it for me.
You know what? When it first loaded on the channel, it was showing the default. That might be bad.
I was gonna say, I'm like, oh wait, no, this is just entirely the wrong Hades stream. Please hold.
Oh no, I mean I do see the right Hades
I was like,
stream
wait
on
a
here.
second. Why is it like? It is the correct one still. I'm like, why?
Okay.
How has it already been going for 2 hours?
Oops.
All right.
Hello, everybody. I've seen people in chat now. Awesome. Welcome.
Magnifique.
We are playing Hades, as
good.
is our tradition. I have not
Hell
touched
yeah.
this game since we last streamed it.
Yeah, but that's a lot more recent than last time.
Yeah, this is a 1 week break instead of a 3-month break. That's
Yeah,
fine.
a very fraught 3 months. So.
Yeah. Oh, no Hypnos here.
Oh, where's your boy?
Where is your boy?
Orpheus is talking. You called upon your humble court musician, as I understand, Lord Hades, sir. Referring to myself, of course. Well, Orpheus, you're quite finished with your little stint within the depths of Tartarus. I'd like to ask again, play us a song already, or else next time I'll not be quite so charitable with your punishment.
Oh, that. I must apologize again, Lord Hades, sir, for I'm afraid...
Sorry, the artiste does not perform until he is ready.
Honestly, ballsy move from Orpheus.
Yeah. It's like, I recognize that you've just taken me out of Tartarus. However, my material's not polished yet. I need to work up some of the finer details of the set.
Hades is like, sing for an old man, and Orpheus is like, make me, bitch, and Hades is like, all right, fair enough.
I
Take
love
all the time you need.
I love early chat because it's just like 50% people being excited that there's a new stream and 50% things like, fun fact, dogs are made of 100% dog.
Thank you. What is your
Where's
wisdom
the
stream,
lie?
chat?
Where's the lie?
Ay. Well, it's
Alright.
nice to see that chat is about as coherent as we are today.
Good.
Achilles! Where'd you go? Oh my god.
Probably hanging out
All
with
your
Hypnos.
friends are hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they're in your bedroom gossiping about you.
No time to rest.
I think that can happen, but not for the reasons you just said.
Oh, they're all hanging out in here. Hey,
Yeah.
Meg.
Yeah.
I
Sup,
guess they're
loser?
on lunch.
How's it feel being, 2 for 500?
That's the thing with video games, is the AI has to beat you every time. You only have to beat the AI once, and then you can gloat forever.
Well,
Yep. Zag, you awkward boy.
you should give Achilles your gift.
Do I have? Oh yeah, let's give Achilles some ambrosia.
Yay!
Oh, you
Fuck!
Hey! Oh
What? No! Obviously not! I was standing next to Achilles! Meg is not who that was intended for!
Just accept it! Just accept
Oh my
it.
god, I am
Oh, you got some earrings.
furious.
That's nice of her.
I refuse.
You have another one. Now you can give
Oh
it.
my god.
It's fine.
Terrible.
Whining.
You can try it.
Alright.
Oh no! Meg likes us more now.
Well, she didn't like us at all.
Yeah, but
so 100
Achilles
times 0 is still 0.
Achilles doesn't like us more now, and that's what the tragedy is. God
Listen,
damn, fuck
there'll
you,
be
Meg.
more ambrosia.
Fuck you, Meg.
Yes, the game is kind of quiet. That's usually intentional because the combat in this game is loud. And we'd like you to still be able to hear us meandering through conversations. Oh, you
Okay,
can
cool.
get the
So
Death
we're-
Defy.
Oh, you can get the Death Defy.
Yay.
Hell yeah. Oh, we're gonna be zooming
Well,
today.
you can get the other thing too.
I can get the other thing too?
Yeah, see, you have 30 left and it's 30
Ah.
exactly.
Boiling Blood.
Yum.
Deal bonus stack and special damage to foes with the thingy in them. 10 per rank. Cool. Whatever that's about. I have no idea how this game works.
You and Zag both, my dude.
Let's see. Oh, hey, Skelly, how's it going?
to the person who said you'll just read our lips when you go deaf from the combat audio. All right.
No
There are a
face
lot of
cam.
layers to unpack there, and I don't plan on unpacking any of them.
No face cam in this neighborhood.
No, no.
Skull earring. Deal 20% damage while at 35% health or less. That could be helpful to me.
But Scully's one restores your health, right?
Scully gives me another death defiance, basically.
That's
yeah.
probably more important.
Yeah,
to
when
be
your
honest.
lactose depleted. Yeah.
Because then you can die 3 times.
Let's see, how many chambers have I gone to? 38? 39? 33.
Close.
Not as impressive as I
Not
thought
at
it
all.
would be. Alright, let's get out of here. Hope we get another, I hope we get another explodey javelin this time. The words are not appearing so clearly in my head. Usually I'm able to produce just the right vocabulary to suit the moment and whatever the fuck it is that I'm trying to say. Not so in the year 2021.
I misread someone's comment and I thought they were asking if you had been on the OSP Discord, and I was like, yeah.
Heard of it.
But what did he actually ask?
About a specific subpart of there,
Ah.
of the Discord.
In that case, probably not.
It was just cut onto a second line,
yeah.
and I hadn't scrolled all the way down yet, so I just misread it.
Ah, the struggle.
Divine Flourish.
All right. Happy May the 4th, everyone.
Oh yes,
yeah.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, we actually have a new bonus pod episode. I think it's one of the first bonus pods seasonally that we've done.
Yeah. Hoping to
People
do
seem
more
to
of
like
those. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
People seem to be
it's
having,
really fun.
Oh, not going in there. Screw that.
Yeah, start the game off by dying.
Yeah.
You know, can only go from up.
But yeah, no, people seem to be enjoying the Star Wars pod. It was very fun to record.
Yeah,
it's
10
good
prequel
discussion.
memes a minute. We never miss.
Yeah. Well, we slow down significantly after the beginning, but we start strong, which is what's important.
Yep. Alrighty, so let's see. So far in this game, we've gotten up to the part where you fight Asterius, and you have died twice to him, I think?
Twice to Asterius.
Yes.
Right, yeah. So at this point, like, Meg is, you know, small potatoes comparatively.
She's medium potatoes.
You know me,
All
Red.
right,
She's
medium
not
potatoes.
small potatoes, but she's no longer the main course of my eternal punishment.
Alrighty, she's a medium potato, but Asterius is definitely the main dish.
Yeah.
Speaking of the potato, where's our potato? Oh, she's napping on a
Yeah, Cleo's
stool.
napping on a chair. Oh, hey, Artemis.
My girl.
Ooh. Get the epic one.
Oh yeah.
Because it's epic. Heck. Could it just like stop being damp?
Yeah.
I'd appreciate that. Like,
Mood.
I understand that it's just starting to become summer here, which means that we're just starting it will rain every day at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
But like, today it's been raining all day, and I'd really like it to not.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's a lot of explodey traps and stuff in this one. Uh-oh.
Escalation.
And just to be clear, we have never met Thanatos at this point yet,
Nope.
right?
No.
We died
God
like
damn.
shortly before getting there, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm super
Oh,
early in the
okay.
game.
Oh,
In terms of like
right.
overall progression.
Oh, this is brutal.
Yep.
I mean, we'll get him
Yep.
eventually. We'll get him next time, boys.
Yeah.
People are like, I want your rain, or haha, that's a big my state / location mood. And it's like, it's a big a lot of places mood.
Yeah, it's almost like weather is a nearly universal phenomenon.
Well, not for the people in the desert who are asking for the rain.
Well,
But
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Ah.
Okay, maybe if we all like flap our hands really hard from the East Coast, we can send some rain California's way, and
That sounds like one of those like
We could
World
also.
War.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna go way hard turn. It sounds like one of those like World War II era plans to do some crazy geoengineering, like
spy
we're-
cats.
Like, oh yeah, but like,
Stink
like
bombs.
that German scientist who's like, let's dam up the Mediterranean, see what it does. Like if we all flap really hard, maybe we can change the weather on the other coast. That's exactly
We all
what that
plug
sounds
in our
like.
electric fans and put them on the lawn.
Attack inflicts hangover. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have hangover spears.
Yay! It's the insult to injury attack.
Yes. No, Meg, I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
No, drunk. I'm Meg.
Not as thick as you drunk I am. Boy. It's interesting. I only have kind of a top-down view of this game, so like I know some of the stuff that's coming. Like,
Oh well, yeah,
Dark
because it's an
Thanatos,
isometric roguelike.
Right, but also like I don't actually have a sense for how long the game is.
I'm a comedic genius.
Oh no, what happened?
You said I only have a top-down view, and I'm like, yeah, it's an isometric roguelite, and you completely ignored the joke intrinsic to what I was saying.
I have terrible news. I still don't get it.
Isometric implies a top-down perspective.
Oh. I don't remember enough of how it was used in my math classes to know if that's accurate outside of gaming.
Well,
Yeah.
never mind. It works as far as gaming. I can't speak to how it works in a math context.
Oh no, isometric in geometry means of or having equal dimensions.
Yeah.
No wonder I had no fucking idea. What you
I
were
was
talking
thinking
about.
like what in the only times I really heard it in engineering is like when you have isometric axes, which
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means they're all equal. Yeah. Well, that's a shame.
Superintendent Chalmers, I was just doing some isometric exercise. Care to join me? That's the other context I know the word isometric from. It's just the steamed
Yeah.
hams clip.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. Oh, the explodey guys. Uh-oh.
oh, your favorite.
Ow. That was a big explosion in my face. I did not enjoy that.
So fun science work stories.
Oh boy.
One of the things I do a lot of data analysis at work, and as a result, we have people who have to quality control our things. It's just people within the team, you know, like I'll quality control someone else's report, they might do mine, etc., etc. So today, the person who was checking over my report emailed me. They're like, "Hey, yeah, this looks pretty good, except for the fact that your averages are wrong." And I'm like,
Ooh.
well, here's the thing about averages. It's not like, there are some things where it's like, oh, you analyzed this slightly different than I did, got slightly different results. Like, nah, an average of 3 numbers is going to be the average of 3 numbers. So then I had to spend like a solid hour trying to figure out how I managed to, in Excel, average numbers wrong.
Oh no.
Turns out it was a very small fix. It was just that I was trying to do this at like 7 a.m., so I was still half asleep, but I was like,
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's my policy whenever I'm doing anything math related. Unfortunately, I don't need to do it that much anymore, but I always know that I'm gonna mess up something. No matter how carefully I proofread it, there's always gonna be something wrong. Sometimes it's an arithmetic error. Sometimes the whole formula I created is a little bit off because I mismodeled something.
Yep.
But there's always something. I don't know, man. It's frustrating, but you know.
yeah. I mean, like half the time the errors in my reports are like, I copied and pasted from an old report and now it says lung instead of liver because my brain just skimmed over it. But occasionally, yeah, it's something really dumb like, hey, you averaged 3 numbers wrong. I'm like, I have my master's degree.
Yeah, it's rough, man. Like, I should be better than this, but you know, the air is human.
I swear, I'm adult, can do math.
Let's get some more darkness.
Also, someone said,
Yeah.
"Cyan help! I'm failing AP Chemistry." Man, I had two concussions during AP Chemistry. I can't help you with that.
And we just had kind of a bad chemistry teacher, I think.
Right, you and I had different chemistry teachers.
Oh, I just had a bad chemistry teacher.
Yeah.
I actually had 2 very good chemistry teachers. One chemistry teacher who was so good, I managed to get a job as a chemist, having taken no more chemistry than his AP Chem class, but that doesn't mean I remember much of it. It just means that he somehow gave me the skills to, like, Google what I need to know.
Yeah.
In
Also,
fact-
Blue,
Yeah, right, go ahead.
chat is saying you should use some sort of hammer.
Hammer?
Yeah, I think it was a boon, maybe.
Oh,
don't know, there's a
that's
lot of
the hammer
chat.
is the hammer icon on the doors takes you to Sisyphus's room.
Which
Is that right?
I think you've already
might be.
done.
Yeah, at least I think.
That might be what they're talking about. But
Yeah, I mean, I did go into Sisyphus's room at one point, but
No,
earlier I
Daedalus'
chose
hammer.
oh,
they're saying Daedalus hammer.
Oh, well. Is that what this is? That's what this is.
Yeah, they say you should get it.
Yeah. Special deals 400% damage to armor. That's pretty cool. Dash strike hits 3 times. Oh, that's useful.
Well, now chat is just screaming no, so I think we did something wrong.
Well,
No, I think
chat
they're
can't fight me.
chat is a little bit delayed from what's going on real time.
Not terribly so.
Not terribly so. You're correct.
Okay,
However,
all right.
I think sometimes they're responding to things we said about 5 seconds ago.
Okay. Well, now chat's yelling yes or oof, so I'm getting some serious mixed signals from y'all.
This game does not explain the different but functionally identical aspects of it very well, in my opinion, from the perspective of someone who is playing this game pretty much exclusively on stream. But, yeah.
Well, you know, that's the isometric roguelite experience.
Yeah.
And as we all know, an isometric roguelite implies that,
And math. Anyway.
it implies that
Shapes.
it's equal on all sides. Everyone knows that. Alrighty. This has got to be disheartening for Meg after a while, do you think? Like, once you're consistently killing her, she's like, alright, let's get this over with.
I would imagine that's a dialogue option at some point.
She, like, turns it around. She's like, listen, I could walk, but it's a really long way, and I want my coffee now. So just get it over with, and I'll respawn.
Smack, 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 smack,
Oh
smack,
yeah,
smack.
this dash goes nowhere.
Yeah, well, you did take the one that made your dash.
Well, I didn't
small.
realize it was going to do that big of a thing.
It did about 25% of the thing.
Yeah, but this feels like half.
Nope.
There's too much math in this stream for none of us being fully awake.
Oh, no, you
Haha.
killed her. Every time I see that, I just assume you died. I'm like, well, there we go
Yeah.
again.
I can't see a damn thing.
It's Pavlovian at this point.
Someone asked if that was smoke on the water. It was, yes. At some point, we'll need to figure out a better setup for this part of our apartment, but currently, as it stands, we have the TV in, like, kind of the living space, which has a lot of windows, which is nice and lovely, except for that means that the TV is almost always, like, hard to see because there's so much brightness coming from behind us.
Ah, yes, reflections.
Okay. Yeah, cool, let's go. Alright, whatever. Wow, this is a very low energy stream. We're all kind of dead.
Just a little.
Tuesdays
been,
be like that.
I've been drawing comics and watching Columbo and staying up until 6 a.m. for a week straight, so
Yeah.
my brain's in a weird spot this week.
Yeah, I don't know how long we're going to keep up this every Tuesday stream. It might only be 2 in a row, who knows?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not quite every Tuesday yet. This is only the second Tuesday. You might call it the Tuesday.
Ah,
Boo. This is a pretty tower. Alright.
People are like, Red's been taking spoilers from the chat. Red takes spoilers from everywhere. You're not,
yeah, I'm a spoiler sponge, man. I don't even register them as spoilers anymore. I'm terrible to talk to about new media because
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, I heard that guy dies in episode 6. Wild, right?
And it's like, yeah, episode 6 came out yesterday, so not everyone's watched it yet.
Yeah, well, it's a result of being terminally online, and also, like, I don't know, man. I do top-down isometric literary analysis.
Fuck off!
But that means, like, you know, if I'm trying to understand the plot and the writing decisions, I want to know what they are quickly. So I don't know, man. It doesn't register anymore.
See, I'm just like, yes, I will totally watch this before, like, you know, the general societal spoiler ban has gone up, and then it's like the narrator in the background. She knew she was lying.
Yeah.
Move faster, jump higher. Now, could you imagine?
You move faster.
I'll take move faster.
So you still can't move very far, but you can do it faster.
Yeah, I can move. I'm going nowhere fast. That's exactly what's happening here. Is I'm going nowhere fast.
Chad is asking for Columbo spoilers, a show that is 50 years old.
Nope.
Give the people what they want, Red.
Well, Leonard Nimoy is in one of the episodes. That's pretty fun.
Spoilers!
You're never gonna believe this. He's the murderer.
I mean, if you want Columbo spoilers, don't you just like watch the first 3 minutes of an episode of Columbo?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, a few of them sometimes play a few twists close to the chest, but for the most part, you know exactly what happens and why and all the motivations involved, and then it's just watching Columbo piece it together, or more accurately, figure it out in the first 5 minutes and then collect enough evidence to piece it together.
Well, it's probably easy when you have an isometric view of the plot.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He sees all the angles, you see.
They're all even.
My favorite part of that show is that they're all in LA, and every single cop has the thickest New York accent I've ever heard. Like, it's not just Columbo. Like, Peter Falk is from New York. That part makes sense. But then he's talking to another cop, and they're like, yeah, we don't know who did the killing, but we think it was this. And I'm like, what's this? You're in the valley. It's happening.
It's not as bad as an Assassin's Creed Unity, where every Frenchman, woman, and child in Paris speaks with a British accent.
Oh, well, I mean, that's just the classic set by Les Mis, where... My favorite part of Les Mis is the part where Gavroche has a very thick Cockney accent.
You're like, yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's from the Cockney part of France.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite lines in Doctor Who, which I'm pretty sure is in the first episode. You said you're from the north. Lots of places have a north.
Lots of planets have a north. Oh god, I've only grown to appreciate the Ninth Doctor's run more over time.
Right?
I think when I watched it, I was like, this is kind of weird and scary. And then I watched 10th Doctor, and I was like, this is my shit. And now I'm like, actually 9 rules too.
Yeah.
9 was really fun.
Oh god, this thing's gonna ruin me.
Yep. It's baby Dusa. Except for she's bigger than actual Dusa.
Chunky baby.
Chunky baby. That's just our cat.
Indeed. Wow, that almost took 2 entire lives.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, buddy.
Exposed!
Alright, Aphrodite. Let's see what you got for us.
By the time you get to Asteria, he's just gonna be like, are you okay, dude? He's like, I'm fine, I got it. Have at thee, beast!
Schrodinger's cat here with the joke that we didn't get, which is Mega Dusa.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep,
They
there
make
it
the
is.
joke so we don't have to.
Alright, pack it up. Let's go home. Stream's over.
We're all pretty sure we're all already home.
Yeah.
Struggle.
I was considering actually leaving the house today, and now I don't think I will.
Darling, you went to
Yeah.
work.
I mean, yeah, but like for a non-work purpose.
I didn't leave the house today.
This is where you work.
Well,
You
yeah.
guys are leaving houses?
I have to. I've got to be in the lab. The
Horrifying.
lab is not here.
Ugh,
I'm not allowed to take the lab home with me.
that's just a travesty.
But yeah. I meant like leave the house for something that's not just like, you know, you like go home, you go to work, you go back home, and then like you're never actually outside. I was planning to actually go outside today, but that is no longer the plan.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta bundle up and, like, nap for 36 hours, you know?
That's a mood. That's pretty much what I did on Saturday.
Yeah.
I had to do
Fantastic.
I had to do a medical test that involved me having to take a decent amount of antihistamines to not have an allergic reaction like last time. But also I couldn't drink any coffee or anything with caffeine in it. So I had a bunch of antihistamines in my system and no caffeine, which meant I did the test, I went home, and I just slept.
Fun times. In about a week, I'm getting my second dose of the vaccine.
yes.
Yes.
Which is fun, but it's definitely gonna knock me on my ass for a couple days.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
That was me in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Blue got lucky with the one and done.
Yeah, I really got in the perfect window where they started giving it out. Like they started giving the J&J like a week and a half earlier, and then I got it, and then a week and a half later it's like, all right, we're taking a break, and now it's back on again. But I was like, wow, I feel like I'm one of 3 people on Earth who actually got this one.
You and my sister who went with you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Where? Oh, okay. Do we want? Let's get more health.
Props to the person who's telling Red not to run a fever. Good advice, Red.
I'll do my best.
Yes.
Well, there go my weekend plans.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right. Let's see what's going on over here.
I also keep hearing people who are like, yeah, and then I was like waiting in the parking lot after my vaccine. I'm like, you guys got to wait in the parking lot? I like had to sit while they stared at me for 30 minutes.
I think that's what happens if they think you're like at high risk for a
And in their defense, I am at high risk, but
yeah. They where I got my shot, they mixed me up with somebody else who was at high risk, and they were like, "All right, we're just gonna open the door for some airflow, and we're gonna like, let me know if you need to lie down." And I was like, I'll be fine, thanks.
and they're like, oh,
yeah. Yeah, they cleared that up pretty quick, but
yeah. Cyan is high risk. Cyan is high risk. Cyan is high risk, high reward. You know.
yeah.
It's a powerful energy.
Listen, I don't get to control my risk level.
Yeah.
Ow. Last chance.
Well, so far I think you're like 3 for 0 on killing the murder snack. So
Yeah, true.
So don't make this.
So don't fuck it up.
Don't mess this one up. Indigo is right. Cyan does not control the rate at which risk happens. I can talk. I can do words.
Great meme delivery, just flawless.
that. Doing my best, Josh.
Gets the spirit across.
Yeah. I do not control the die. That's my favorite version of that.
Meanwhile, Thanatos is like, amateurs.
Have you seen the one where it's like the various Greek gods and the
Yeah.
one with Poseidon is I control lobsters? Blackout poetry. So good.
I don't control the die. I do control the die. I control the speed at which lobsters die.
I speed. That one's Hermes.
Oh no.
I die. That's all of Apollo's love interests.
Oh god.
Fuck! Oh no, I'm one of Apollo's love interests.
No!
Well, that's 1 for 3, I guess. Shame.
Alright, can the stream be done now?
I mean,
Come
yeah.
on, man.
No, I know.
You can watch me die on the first run.
Ooh.
No.
I mean,
Oh, look, he's back.
I mean, you know, like, the thing is if we ask chat, like,
Oh
do
yeah,
we
but
wanna
that's
see
why
you
we
take a
didn't
turn?
ask chat.
That's
Ask
true,
chat
that's
anything
true.
and the answer is yes.
Yeah, I've come to that conclusion.
Yeah. Let's see. What's up, Dad?
That's not entirely true. If you ask chat if the stream should end right now, they'll probably say no.
No, they'll say yes
Yeah,
to spite
yeah.
you. All chats have an aggressive quality to them. Because the people who would say no don't type anything.
Someone's like, let's have red play. That would be very difficult.
I'd have to
That would
tuck
be
my
impractical.
controller really far.
Yeah.
Please.
Give us a couple days to ship red the controller.
Yeah.
The lament. Oh, well, fuck
Indigo,
you
why
too.
must you antagonize chat?
Did you guys see what just
No.
happened? I was
No.
talking to Orpheus, and he was like, "Oh, I'd love to sing you a song." And Zag is like, "Yeah, sure." So Orpheus is like, "Okay, pick which song you want." And I picked the Lament. I'm like, "How about the Lament?" And Orpheus is like, "Oh yeah, I don't want to sing that one." And then the conversation just ends.
Give
you,
Orpheus give Orpheus one of the gifts.
No.
Why? Maybe then I'll sing you a song.
Look, he's been through a lot, all right? Be nice.
Give Orpheus a gift.
Let's just say if they still have any complaints for our Lord Hades.
Ladies' night or day? I don't know. Is the servant wretched broker? Oh yeah, this guy right here. That's right. What on earth is this? Oh, you buy stuff. Yeah. Cool. Whatever that's about. Let's talk to you guys. Show me what you got.
Tell me what you got, what you really, really got. I'll tell you what I've got, what I really, really got. I got. Take your money.
I got your money.
Oh, we can get new drapery. Azure. Neat. It barely changes anything. The color palette is too dark in that area.
Aww.
Am I Apollo? No, I am a disaster. I'm not as much of a disaster. Only
Yeah.
slightly, but not quite as much of a disaster.
It would be hard to match Apollo's disaster levels.
I just don't have the drama. Like, I'm just not dramatic enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, Apollo... I feel like Apollo and Dionysus are the theater kids of Olympus, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And Hermes to a lesser extent.
Is Indigo Apollo? No.
Oh, we get rugs now? Cool.
Oh yeah, you haven't pet
Pearls Cobalt.
your pup. Yeah, this.
Oh, I
stream.
get to pet the pup? Okay.
Chad is saying something about work orders?
Yeah, that's where we were.
Oh, okay. Keepsake Collection Regional Underworld Fountains Purified Court Music Stand. Ah, I need a diamond for that.
Yeah, you can buy a diamond, but you need, I think, 10 of the little Orby boys.
Yeah, let's do...
Indigo wants Les Mis with Dionysus. Smart. Someone says buy the Keepsake Collection. You can ignore them, though.
I mean, yeah, let's switch keepsakes between Underworld regions, but I don't strategize that far in advance, so I'm just not gonna. Pet the good boy. You want more pets? I got more pets. Ah,
Boy.
that's cute.
Pet the boy!
Can I get you some tea, dear?
Nah, I
Okay.
can get myself some tea.
Okay,
I'm just lazy.
okay.
Ah, the mood. Okay, chat's been saying something about work orders and fountains, so I'm starting to think there might be some connection between these statements.
Yeah, so
Okay,
the work
yeah,
orders,
all right.
when you talk to the dude, yeah,
The dude.
you can get
Uh,
a couple different
fountains.
things. Okay, we got the fountains. So
Okay,
you-
alright. That should appease chat for a bit.
Nope.
No.
One cannot simply appease chat.
Of course not.
And then you
Yeah,
can-
let's just do the one. Let's not get greedy. Man, there's a lot of stuff in this game to unlock. Uh-oh. Renovate. Ah! The scrying
It's
pool.
almost like they expect you to be at this for a while.
Yeah. Joke's on you all. I'm never going to finish this game.
Good. A few parts of
No,
chat
man.
are appeased, but the rest of them are shouting never.
Yeah. Yeah, see, chat's just aggressive.
Apparently, if you look in the mirror, and then you click on the white part to the left of the mirror, Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Apparently there's a different set of perks.
The fate-abetting prince perhaps believes it was through his own choice. Oh no, not this determinism thing again.
Chat keeps thinking that I'm saying the stuff that you're saying, Cyan. They're like,
No.
oh, Red's coughing like crazy and butchering that Boromir quote. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here.
Cyan has allergies and maybe asthma. Leave Cyan alone.
Yeah. God. I don't know, man. It's really funny that people keep mistaking me for other people, because I think I sound pretty distinctive.
I think you and I sound pretty different, but I think
Yeah.
it's just mostly when we're both talking into microphones and being routed through software. And
Yeah,
also, my voice is a
flattens it a
little
little.
lower today because
You're
of the
kinda-
aforementioned
Yeah.
brain makes Cyan cough.
The funny thing is, like, I thought it was silly, but then at one point I was rewatching our older Breath of the Wild streams, and I kept mixing up myself and Link, and that was an odd experience. I don't know, man. There's something there. What?
You
Oh
know
no,
keys.
Chat's yelling
Yeah,
that we
you
need
have
to go
5
back.
keys. Oh yeah, they want you to click on the left side of the mirror.
I did.
Apparently you didn't click it well enough because
All right, here's the mirror. Here's the
Click
left
again,
side
but
of the
better
mirror.
this time.
no, I think
There's
when you're
nothing. There's
Oh
nothing
yeah,
here,
no.
team.
Now click the left and right arrows. No. Go back to the left side. See those? Yeah. Yeah. You can change it.
What? Oh, fuck this.
I can't believe the Underworld's UI is so unhelpful.
Someone said red is a chunky peanut butter voice and cyan is a smooth peanut butter voice. What does that mean?
Thank you?
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
It's peanut butter. Does that make blue almond butter?
I don't think this is a rabbit hole we want to go down. I'm not gonna lie.
Red's voice has chaotic energy, cyan's voice is true neutral, and blue is blue.
See, that I'll accept.
What's the difference between stubborn defiance and deaf defiance? Stubborn defiance is just worse. One time per rank, one time per chamber?
Yeah.
No,
every time you
fuck
go
this.
through
This
a
game is too
chamber.
complicated. No,
Oh,
I'm
no.
not doing this.
We're going to displease the chat.
I don't care.
Blue is clearly jam. Come on. Okay.
Oh, God, this game doesn't explain a damn thing.
Red is raspberry jam. Thank you for describing us as condiments. You're also choosing some of my favorite condiments, so I don't mind.
Oh, okay. Apparently stubborn is per chamber.
It refreshes after the room. So
Well,
you
we can
use
give it a try
once
next time
in
you
each
die.
chamber, but if you
Okay.
die, so you can die once in each chamber versus dying multiple times in one chamber, which you
Yeah.
can do with
Okay.
Death Defy.
Well, we can give it a shot the next time you die.
Yeah. You know what I just realized? This game has way too many numbers, and I hate that. I genuinely hate that.
you
That's
almost
not very
majored
isometric
in
of you, my dude.
economics.
Yeah, and then I didn't, because I made the right choice halfway through. Oh, man, I'm starting to get real negative.
No, man.
Oh,
You know,
God.
it's incremental progress. You get a little better every time.
According
You gotta
to at
You
least
gotta take the isometric perspective.
Fuck off.
according to the people in chat, at least 2 of them. It's hard to tell if it's the same person or not. If you only tend to die in the boss fights, stubborn isn't going to do you much better.
Okay.
All right.
It's better if you tend to die once in a lot of different chambers because it will reset after each chamber.
Okay. Interesting.
Cyan is peanut butter, red is strawberry jam, and blue is done with your shh.
Usually this is not the role in which I fall. However.
We're both loopy, so you need to be the straight man for the day.
Yeah.
Hi
Usually I'm
friends.
not.
If you keep saying something in chat and we're not answering, saying it again is not likely to get an answer.
Yeah.
No spam. You go
Yes,
to
please do not spam.
You go to chat jail. Bonk.
Yes.
Indigo is bread.
Yes. This is getting a little bit strange. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, let's maybe cool it with the food. I think we're taking these metaphors a little too hard.
I'm getting hungry, and that's not fair.
Ah.
Yeah. Have you tried digesting things slowly and then eating a large salad? No? Is this too specific?
No?
Salads, man. I just had a large salad for lunch, that's all.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
salads.
It was fun. It was a good salad.
Lady Aphrodite.
Lord Zeus has made acquaintances with you? Oh, I sometimes forget them.
What's worse, chat or tartar or chaos?
Chaos lures me in with the promise of getting something later, but then I end up dying before I get there.
Chat's at least honest.
Chat is very honest, and I fully understand exactly what's happening. There's no duplicity to it. There's no like, oh, like, do this thing now, that'll suck, and then like, here's the thing that's cool later. Chat's just chat constantly, and I appreciate that consistency.
Well, I get the impression that Chaos isn't trying to mislead you. It's just in their nature to be, like, kind of deadly to hang out with. So they're like, oh, yes, I can help you out. Here, have this little present. And then you're like, "Arr!" That's not Chaos's fault that you cannot grasp its true form.
Chaos is like that middle school teacher who tells you they're gonna do something and they're like, I did exactly what I said when they, like, twisted around.
Friggin' literal genies. Very annoying.
Yes.
No, don't need that. Gain a random item offered from the Well of Charon.
Yeah, go for it.
What do I get? Prometheus Stone. Oh, I just got one of those.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Neat.
Yay! Alrighty. So I think the plan for this run is defeat Megara, kill Valernian Hydra again, possibly get killed fighting Asterius.
Yeah,
But
die to Asterius is probably where this is gonna go.
sounds good. It's always good to have a roadmap and
Yeah.
you know, some kind of top-down perspective on how the run is going to look.
Very,
Red, I'm gonna boot you from this stream.
Don't.
don't worry, I'll just take over. You can't boot me. I live here.
Chat will carry on my legacy.
Yeah.
You cannot kill me in a way that matters.
If you strike me down, I'll become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. That's not what Obi-Wan sounds like.
You strike me down.
Sorry, someone said who is controlling, and I understand they mean the game, but I'm just like, which one of us is the most controlling?
The answer's Cleo.
Yeah, no, it's
obviously.
definitely Cleo. But, like, she deserves it. Except for yesterday.
Yesterday, Cleo
She's
knocked my tea timer off of the... She jumped onto the tea table, little cabinet area, and knocked the tea timer onto the rug, and then decided it was indestructible. So she later knocked it onto not the rug, at which
Oh,
point
no.
it shattered. So now I don't have a tea timer.
Because it was just like a
No!
little hourglass, yeah.
Just a little sand hourglass.
Because she knocked it over and she's like, oh, this thing doesn't break. Wonderful. It is now eligible for BAPS. The problem is, just because something doesn't break the first time you knock it over, doesn't mean it's never going to break.
Well, she's learned a valuable lesson about hard surfaces, I guess.
Nope,
No.
I don't think she has.
Okay, never.
Because this morning, right after Cyan left for work, Cleo went to go take a drink from her bowl and just knocked it flat on the ground, spilling water everywhere.
Which is impressive. It's hard to do that, seeing as the two bowls are connected.
Huh.
She knocked the whole thing over.
Yeah.
It's like,
She's
it's a
really-
little holder and then two little bowls that you can take out. And Cleo just knocked out all of it.
Cleo's like, destruction.
Father, I crave violence.
The only lesson Cleo has learned is that I have a morning routine, and she knows exactly when she gets fed during that routine.
Ah.
But she's also started to, like, try to figure out if what, like, if she gets fed at a certain time, or if it's the routine steps have to be done. So, for example, she knows I take my evening medications before she gets fed at night. So sometimes she'll start knocking over medicine bottles. She's like, take your meds. Then I get food.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. It's funny watching her little kitty brain make connections and then be the wrong connections. But, you know, she has fun.
Jeez. Of course.
She is still napping in the same spot.
Full petite.
Exactly.
She's kind of loafy.
Ah, perfect.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. I think we're about to fight Meg, because we've been
Yay!
through TARDIS for a little while here. Oh,
Oh,
we're getting yelled at.
time for Dad to scream at you.
Oh yeah, the survival ones. Oh, this is trouble.
Boy.
Prepare for trouble. Make it double. We're a third of the way there.
I don't use the spinny attack anywhere near enough. Yeah, that should be fine.
Yep. 10 more seconds.
And you're done.
Woo!
Yeah. Piss off, Dad.
Piss off, ghost.
You haven't had to use any death defies, right?
No, I have not.
Not yet.
Good. Oh God, I just remembered Thor Ragnarok.
Just
I had
that
a
it
really good
exists?
time. Well, I had a good time watching it. I just can't decide because like Taika Waititi's a really good director, and I like his comedy. It's just I kind of like, I don't know, like sort of majestic mythical versions of Thor. So making him kind of a clown is a little weird to me, and I can't decide if I like it because it's
That's fair.
You must have loved
Wildly-
Endgame.
oh
No, oh
Just
god, oh
fuck.
no, cat's out the
so
bag.
fun. Just oh man, those guys can really do no wrong. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like Ragnarok, I thought it. I mean, it was better than Thor 2. That's not even in question.
Low bar.
But you know, it's it's just his characterization isn't. It's not coherent across the movies.
No.
And that's frustrating. Like Taika Waititi at least seemed to kind of like him as a character and did give him cool stuff, and you know let him have fun moments, and then it got immediately undone. But that's not his fault, you know. Whatever. But I do think maybe Ragnarok sort of it undercut enough of its serious moments with comedy. Like not all of them, but enough of them that it was a little hard to really feel invested at certain points. It's like what like Asgard gets fully destroyed and they turn it into a joke at the end. Where it's like, oh, the foundations are strong. No, there go the foundations. It's like, oh, hilarious. I'm really in a joking mood now. I don't know. It was a weird time. But it did also have probably his coolest moment with the whole, you know, are you Thor, god of hammers? He's like, no, just kidding. Lightning, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
the lightning is pretty cool, and great use of the music.
Oh, it's just
too.
so good. Just letting him just go nuts.
Yep.
So fun. And also, just Hela is just the best part of that movie. She was
She's
just so fun.
so great.
She's hella great.
Like, yeah, but like she's actually intimidating in a way that the rest of the movie is kind of played for laughs. I think that that's a really fun way to do that. Where it's like the tone is fairly light, except for the bad guy. That's always fun. Although she was a little funny. She has her whole intro, and they're like, "We don't know who you are." And she's like, "Did you not hear a word I just said?" Which is just, you know, wow, so good. Oh, I have infinite MCU rants. You just spun the wheel and picked one. I'm sorry.
Spin the wheel for unending rage.
Yeah. Well, it's not always rage. Sometimes I like the movies. I should rewatch them.
I was watching Cosmonaut Marcus go back through all of his old reviews and reassess scores, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, all these movies are way worse than I gave them credit for beforehand."
Oh, I started
Oops.
that video and then I got distracted. That's
Yeah, it's a
I
good
should
video.
watch that.
It's a good video.
Yeah, yeah.
Marcus
I'm
is
sure.
good.
Yeah.
All right, let's see
I
what
did
we
enjoy the
got.
Snyder cut against all odds.
I have not seen that. I plan to eventually. No idea when I will.
Blocking out 4 hours for it is a bit of a tall ask.
Yeah.
You could theoretically watch it the way you're theoretically supposed to, divided into its 6 subparts, but I feel like that would be a much worse experience that makes much less sense. I think that's just the plausible deniability they have for, like, why this has to be 4 hours. It's like, no, it's basically a mini-series.
Chapters, yeah.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's
No.
fine. No, come on, guys. Who are you fooling?
And knock this pillar over. Haha. Take that.
Ah! Take that, Dad!
Yeah.
I made a mess. He's like, yep, yes you did.
Meanwhile, some
mean,
poor
you're under rope
architect's like,
breaking.
ugh, again? Again with this kid?
Is Zacharias just a
Alright.
cat? Like, a cat that wants to be an outdoor cat but is actually an indoor cat?
He's fighting to get outside, and he finally reaches the door, and he's like, you know, I'm just not feeling it today. Comes back inside.
Let me
Oh,
back
whoops.
in!
Oh, that's not what I
Stephanie's like-
meant to do.
Zach, do you want to come out? And he's like, no. No, I'm comfy here. I'll just wedge my body halfway out the door and lie down.
Zach, why are you stuck between the glass door and the,
I'm comfortable here. Leave me alone.
I planned for this.
It's just according to Keikaku.
Cool.
Idiots.
Collect reward.
Finally.
Nice.
Bone Hydra.
Bone Hydra. Bone Hydra!
Bone Hydra.
This thing needs an electric guitar riff whenever it shows up. You know, if nobody's taken it already, Bone Hydra would be a killer name for a metal band.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that would be a killer name for metal band. Oh, the hell is this?
Is it head? Is this like a new chamber or
Ow,
something?
ass.
Could dash clear through that wall, I think.
Is this... Who's singing? Oh, Eurydice.
Oh! Have we found her before?
No, we have not.
Ho ho ho.
Hi there. No need for formalities, I'm Zacharias. Just heading out.
I don't know
Past the menacing.
why she has broccoli head.
Did she get turned into a tree? Is that what
No,
what happened?
no.
Okay, no. Then they
Eurydice she just gets poisoned and dies by
Oh.
a snake, I think.
Well, what happens when Orpheus gets halfway back out the underworld and he looks back on her? Does she just
think
like
she turns
spontaneously
into dust.
disappear?
She just disappears.
Oh,
she,
okay.
She vanishes back into the underworld. I think the explanation is that she was a nymph, so you could argue that she could have been like
Huh.
a dryad type, but
Well, they're calling her
I
a
mean-
nymph now. She does look
Yeah.
like cheesy broccoli, though, you're right.
yeah, she looks like delicious cheesy broccoli, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Okay. Let's try that. Cool.
Wow, that's good. See you again.
Oh, sorry, I'm just tapping.
Alright. Come at me, smaller bone hydras.
Bonelets?
I can't find anything about Eurydice being a nymph in the mythology, but certainly not like a whole ass tree lady. But I mean, it's not a problem. It's an interesting design choice, and it's not like the Furies were described as being blue with pop and pink lipstick or anything. But you know,
She's just living her best life.
yeah, no, I mean, she's just vibing, man. No complaints. It's just a little weird.
Just imagine like every character in Greek mythology described as if they're a character in My Immortal.
Oh God.
I mean, that is something
No.
you could think about, but why?
It's too painful, but somehow I can't look away.
Oh god, not you again.
Medusa!
I like to imagine that's just Aphrodite's constant running inner monologue. Couple of preps stared at me. Got my middle finger at them. I mean, someone has to have rewritten a My Immortal version using that, like, Tumblr fanfic goddess Misperian, right?
Oh,
Like,
let's-
someone has to have done that.
I'm sure
God.
someone has, and if not, they
Yeah.
will now that you've mentioned it.
Good.
God, just the raw
Yes.
thought of that, like, whole concept makes me so mad.
That, yeah, that was a choice.
God, I don't even know what this thing is, but it sucks and it's very sturdy. Oh, I was the lava. Ugh.
Ah.
I mean,
Ow.
it's just a big angry elephant foot.
Something like that. There goes the power couple. Your lightning effect also makes you jolted. Sounds like a slang for getting absolutely blasted. Dude, I went out to the club, got fucking jolted last weekend.
Just absolutely jolted.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people saying what it actually is, but I'm gonna go with it's a thwomp Greek edition.
Cool.
That's the thing about reading chat. The correct things to read out loud are not what everyone's actually saying that it is. It's the ridiculous meme answer.
It's the meme answer, yeah. Not doing so great on, like, the surviving. Like, clearly I haven't died, but, like, my health is not
You did die at least
ideal.
once.
I haven't died all the way.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't gone
just a
back
little
to the
dead.
start.
Just an eensy bit of dead.
He's only mostly dead.
A little dead for spice.
Spicy dead?
Okay. Oh, God. I think this is where it ends.
Oh no.
Oh, this is not where it ends.
Hey!
Apparently.
Sleep thing.
Hermes or health? Health. Health. Yeah, using traps to your advantage is definitely a strategy here. However, I'm not good enough at kiting them to do that.
I feel like the only game where you really did a lot of kiting was when we played Cat Quest, but even then I feel like I did most of the kiting.
Cat Quest is a fun game.
Cat Quest is, but the end of Cat Quest 1 made me really sad.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got a very weird twist ending, and like they change it by making it like okay because the human was evil, but it still makes the ending very sad.
Oh.
Cat Quest 2, much more fun.
Cat Quest 2 is much more fun.
Huzzah.
Yeah, it's a co-op game, which is very enjoyable.
Yeah, I think you can play it single player, but we played it co-op
Yeah, we played
because
it
there are
co-op.
two of us.
Yeah, because the two
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah, you know, as you do.
Yeah. Okay. Do we want to spend some money? Yeah, let's spend some money. We got 290 gold. Ah. Get out of here.
Hey.
Just taking your hot sauce boat to the shops.
Hello, Charon. Nope, that's not the button I meant to push. Oh, I just can't talk to you. All right, ass. Merciful End.
Ooh.
That's fun.
Oh, duo, so it pairs my Athena stuff with my Ares stuff. Fascinating.
That could be fun.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks, family.
Prophecy foretold. Neat. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it then you create synergies with your boon comp. All right, let's drink some tea and fight the Bone Hydra.
Yeah.
Bondra.
Prepare to be smote, Bone Hydra.
What if Bone Hydra does the smiting?
Well, I suppose that's turnabout, and therefore fair play.
Ow. Alright. Oh god, that's a lot of them. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, probably.
Do you have
God,
any
these
death
things
device
suck.
left?
Yeah, he just used it.
Oh no,
exactly
I'm a few
one.
seconds behind.
I know. It's okay.
Well, that was easy.
Oh, hello, little miss. You want to come up?
The
Oh,
potato has awoken.
got a Cleo cameo.
Come on up. Oh, hello. Come for the cuddles?
Yes. Yes. Acquire cuddles.
She is getting lots of pets.
Ah, magnificent.
One pet for every person that's in chat right now.
Oh wow, you're gonna be at this for a
I'm
while.
gonna be here all
yes.
day.
But that's okay.
It's a noble task. Alright, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Probably, but that's okay.
Yep.
Yep, there you
There we
go.
go.
Ah, well. Dying is what Zagreus is good at, so you know,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, now she's getting double pets.
Cleo's getting double pets.
Double pets. Double pet power.
One from me and one from Blue.
Oh, that stupid Hydra.
Stupid Hydra, yeah. That's what I said.
It's gotta be so funny just being Hypnos, like chilling on the deck chair next to the blood pool.
Yeah.
Zag comes out like, oh, should have seen that. Should have seen that one come.
Hypnosis.
5 minutes later, he pops back up like fucking Hydras, man. I don't know.
Hypnosis started giving you pep talks. That's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Zag is like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, where's your sad boy?
Cyan, I'm right here.
No, your sad boy, not my sad boy.
Wall scroll Achilles. Let's go. And now the Palace of Hades is complete.
It's like one of those full like body pillow designs, but it's got like scrolls at the top and bottom to give it like a modicum of plausible deniability.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's just a full body poster. It's, yeah, you know. I just really admire the guy, you know?
Oh my god. That's funny. Hades is just like, Meg let you get through again. He's like, are you gonna punish her? And Hades is like, yeah, why do you think she's there?
Your punishment is dealing with my idiot son again.
Yeah.
Have fun. God, brutal.
Glorious decapitations to his name.
I mean, geez, they must have spent so much time on the dialogue trees for this game.
Seriously.
I guess it's not a tree. You don't tend to choose what Zag can say.
Yeah.
Just different
But
conversations.
there's a lot of there's a whole video about the conversation system in Hades from a channel called People Make Games, I think.
Ooh.
It's neat. There's a
Oh.
lot of thought that went into it.
Achilles got Employee of the Month.
Yeah.
Hey.
Back to my cleaning. Bye.
Where is Kerberos?
She just I don't know. There are not many places that would fit him.
He might be out for a walk.
Yes, walkies. Maybe he was temporarily abducted by Hercules. That's what's happening. Actually, no, that can't be right. Hercules is well pre-Trojan War.
Yeah. The first Trojan War, because thing you don't notice, there are actually two of them.
What?
Yeah, no, there's an implied earlier Trojan War where a lot of the early heroes, like Hercules and Bellerophon, showed up. It's a very weird minor plot point that is only referenced through the stories that the characters in the Iliad tell each other. But
yeah,
it's like it's weirdly a thing. Like every pre-Trojan hero basically gets lumped into, yeah, those guys were all at the first Trojan War a generation before this one. It's a whole
is
weird thing.
interesting.
Yeah, it's super neat.
Because like mostly those guys just all get lumped onto the Argo, and that's basically all they do.
Yeah.
Especially some of them. I think the Argo is the only cool thing Achilles' dad ever did. Castor and Pollux, same boat. Literally same boat.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, actually, let's switch the Death Defiance. Oh, heck. Fine. One per chamber.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright, Skelly, what you got for us?
Death.
Something, something, boyo. Something, something.
You mentioned the ancient bit of blood I found in Tartarus.
Wouldn't know a thing about it. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with those infernal arms of yours, some of which appear to still be...
Okay.
Someone in chat says, switch it back. I can never win.
Okay.
I can never win.
Tartarus.
Wait, oh, chat says it's not active.
Oh.
Like, you need something to activate it? I don't know.
Maybe you haven't bought it yet.
Here.
I need more darkness.
Oh, see the little green
Yeah,
thing in the middle?
I can't actually do that.
You can't afford it.
Maybe I need to buy it first to get it to work.
Ah,
Huh. Alright, well, more things I don't need to worry about. Love that.
man. It is a good thing we play games for fun rather than, like, our jobs.
Yeah. I feel like I'm just being, like, mean, but genuinely I feel like this game does not explain a lot of its systems and it's just kind of up to you to learn it as you go, which, like, I
Oh,
get
I
it,
agree.
but, like,
Yeah.
I don't like that. I like when games are clear.
Well, I think the thing is, like, I'm sure there's an optimal strat for getting through Hades, but, like, you know, they give you a lot of options to futz around with and, like, a lot of choices and ways to change your comp so that it's fun for you. I feel like the frustrating part becomes when you start trying to min-max and make it work perfectly rather than just getting something that's comfy and fun for you to play as, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. Not everything has to be a crap guide min-maxed in terms of which by the way, Joe Cat just did a new crap guide to
It's one of the Final Fantasies, right?
what's the
Or something?
Final Fantasy? I think it's 14.
That one's the MMO, so that would make
yeah.
sense.
It was neat.
Yeah.
Glad to see him getting back into it.
Yeah.
Get over here. Yeah, shoot, scram. There we go. Aha. Money. Whew. The slash is pretty fun. It's like, what? And it just goes spin.
Whee!
Daedalus Hammer. How's everybody in chat doing? You having fun?
Seem to be having
Are we
fun.
defying the odds and entertaining you?
A lot of them are waiting for Thanatos.
Well, keep waiting, guys.
It'll
I
happen
don't know when he
eventually.
shows up, but
I also don't
Not
know when he
soon.
shows up. I think the problem is he's so popular with the fan base that I just assumed he had to show up early.
yeah. Oh, that's fun. Thanks, Daedalus. Oh, ow. Creaky bones.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Cool.
Oh man. Oh, did you guys see the trailer for Castlevania Season 4?
No, I haven't finished Castlevania Season 3 yet. I started watching it when I got my COVID shot, and I was like, oh, you know, it's been a year since I watched the first 4 episodes. I'll rewatch the season just from the start and get back into it that way. I rewatched the first 4 episodes on the day that I was recovering from my shot, and that was 3.5 weeks ago, and I haven't touched it since. So I've watched the same stretch of show twice and have not seen the end of it.
I actually haven't watched Season 3 at all.
Oh.
I will eventually, but no, I saw the Season 4 trailer. That's fun.
Season 3 so far is interesting. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on, but there's a very negligent sense of forward momentum. Like, there's almost nothing driving the story.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that's kind of happening to the characters, but
Right.
not like the only characters with driving motivation so far are the villains, which is still cool. Still great characters. I love that they're showing a lot of focus on the villains, but like Trevor, Sypha, and Alucard are just kind of like doing whatever for the first 4 episodes, so it's like, eh.
I kind of get the impression that season 3 has to exist for pacing purposes, because if they just keep bringing Dracula back, then there's no sense of progress. But the problem is, that is the premise of the Castlevania games. That every game you kill Dracula, and every next game he's back again. Like, so without Dracula, the Belmonts don't really have a whole lot to do. So I think this season has to exist to kind of flesh things out and establish threats that aren't Dracula. But there can't really be that much in the way of forward momentum for the characters, because they are essentially reactive. Like, they don't tend to do things proactively. They do things because Dracula does bad stuff. And it does seem like season 4 is kind of a return to, well, at minimum, introducing Dracula as an existential threat. Not that he's alive for the season, as far as I can tell, but it seems to be introducing the concept of bringing Dracula back as a thing that some people want to do, which is really funny, because Trevor's like, who the fuck would do that? Would any of you people do that? Like, the random people in the background all shake their heads like, yeah, who the fuck would resurrect Dracula? Trevor.
I love the concept of, like, the Belmonts having a stake in, like, the groups that bring back Dracula, because him existing is their entire business model.
That would be really funny.
I can't believe the Belmonts are in the pocket of Big Vampire. Like, sure, they kill him, but they always bring him back. Because where are the Belmonts without the vampires? What happens to their business model? That's right, sheeple, wake up.
It's always like random cultists or something, you know, classic, all that jazz. But yeah, so that's fun. I'm giving Trevor 50-50 odds of surviving this season. Possibly slimmer than that. That's not a spoiler. I don't have any advanced knowledge. I just looked at the poster and was like, uh-oh. Have you guys seen that poster? It is hilarious. Like, everyone else is in an action stance, but Trevor's, like, got his back to the frame, and he's looking back with a slightly wistful smile, and his armor and, like, sigil of the Belmont family crest is, like, crumbling off of him, and there's a giant skull in the background. He's fucked, my guys. He's boned. I'll tell you, we'll know if Trevor's boned if Sypha reveals that she is pregnant at any point during that season. Because if she is, he's dead.
Oop, heck.
You good?
Yeah, I was trying to fix a plant. And instead, I didn't do that and just knocked into the earbuds.
The struggle.
But yeah, I am excited for the next season. I have to finish watching season 4 season 3 pretty damn fast, or else I'll be 2 seasons behind. That's the thing. I'm bad at watching TV. My former college roommate, one of the Greens, was like, "Oh, Blue, mate, you gotta watch Invincible." I'm like, "Oh,
I actually watched all of that the other night because I was doing some file management on my computer, and it took literally 8 hours, which gave me perfect time to binge watch all 8 episodes.
Is it any good?
Well, I mean, it's better than the trailer made me think it was gonna be. Because the thing is, there's a major first episode spoiler, and the trailer kind of had to dodge around that to obscure what the actual central plot was really going to be. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, we've got a colorful kid superhero flying around, and there's a lot of blood in this show. I'm not sure I like where that's going, because the trailer kind of made it look like the main threat is that the main character is like getting used to his powers and is maybe clumsy, and I was like, gosh, I hope he doesn't accidentally kill anybody for angst. That would be very annoying. So like that was the kind of show I was expecting it to be, and that's not that kind of show. It is very much more like, I've seen it described as a reconstruction of superheroics. Like, it kind of dips into the sort of grimdark, Watchmen-y space of like, oh yeah, this is a superhero universe where really bad shit can happen to people, but it is still a superhero universe, so
that's
like really good shit can happen too. One of the main characters, Atomic Eve, she's kind of like if someone took the character design of Saturn Girl and then gave her the powers of Dr. Manhattan. So she could do a lot of stuff. And like midway through this show, she's like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of punching bad guys. I'm going to go use my phenomenal cosmic powers to like solve world hunger and shit and stop wildfires. And then she just spends like an episode or 2 doing that. And she's like, that was really rewarding.
Nice.
So, and they do a lot of really grimdark shit. Like, they expose the main characters to some truly horrible stuff. But they are all heroes. Like, they do want to help people. So, they they get traumatized and they heal up, they work through it, they remember why they're doing things, and then they go out and help people again. And that is a thing that none of those gritty, grimdark, Watchmen, the Boys, superhero things ever do. Because the whole point of those is that the superheroes don't want to help people, really. Or they want to help the people in some vague universal sense like Ozymandias, but they don't actually want to help individual people. So, I don't know, it's surprisingly hopeful, but it is also... I feel like I can't recommend it because it's really hard to watch in places. It's like a really spicy dish. Like, it might be tasty, but it's gonna hurt you. Yeah.
I'm very bad at watching television, so whether
Yeah.
I get to it doesn't really have any bearing on a recommendation one way or the other. My odds of
I mean,
watching
yeah.
any given piece of media are staggeringly low.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I think, like, it's worth a look if you're really curious. Like, I kind of couldn't resist because I was like, wait, a superhero, like, it's a grimdark superhero thing, but it's not? Well, I gotta see what's up with that, just from a genre analysis perspective. I felt like I kind of had an obligation to check it out. But yeah, I think unless you're really in the mood for it, like, don't necessarily go out of your way. It's, it's fine. And it does some things very well. But boy, it's hard to watch in places. Not many places. The stuff I'd heard about the show made me think that was all the show was. Like, there's like 3 things that are just really, really tough to watch, and they're the ones that everyone talks about. So I assumed that was what the show was. But there's like long periods of like, what happened?
New
You finally got
New
to the
Fury.
other Fury.
Oh shit!
One of Megara's lovely sisters. I don't believe we've had the pleasure waiting for.
Uh-oh.
Heck!
Electo.
Ah!
Oh no, she's like Meg, but less friendly.
I get the feeling we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Heck!
I always wanted to kill a god.
Wow, Electo's just very...
Electo, aim higher. You can, instead of killing Zagreus, who just wants to leave, go kill Hades. Like,
She's
be fair.
angry.
Killing a god without consequence is one of those rare things. So, well, that'll be fun. Have fun with her.
Yeah.
I wonder what her rage does.
Oof. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Do you think like Meg is off in the coffee shop, sipping on an espresso, hearing you in the distance going ooh, ah?
Or there's like one of those like a CCTV where she can just watch and she's just like sipping coffee like, oh yeah, I guess I should try that one next time.
Just taking a long, slow sip, watching Electo slam you around the arena like, nice.
Wow. Okay.
Watch out for that rage meter.
Yeah. I don't like what's up with that.
No, don't leave, little miss. Stay here. Sorry, the cat, not Electo.
Ow, ow. God.
Come here, little miss. Yeah!
Barely.
Oh, heck.
Ugh.
Nice job.
Yikes.
I don't know if this is just a bad build that I've got, but that was not fun.
Well, I mean, I'm sure she's got a somewhat different moveset than Meg, and you've never dealt with her before, so.
Yeah.
Cleo. Cleo, your
Cleo,
favorite
like-
plastic isn't there anymore.
Aw.
Cleo likes to munch plastic, like the wrappers of Peeps.
But there's no peeps left.
No.
All right, another one. I think this might be my last run, and maybe we can just like chat and hang out in the House of Hades for a little bit. But I think in terms of like brain power, I don't know if I'll be able to like play another full round after this one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cleo, cut that out.
What you doing?
That little cat. I also just started research on a new topic for a history video. Yikes.
Oh yeah, I got your cryptic message about it.
I
This is really complicated.
I had abstractly heard that the history of Poland is a notoriously not fun time. Boy, I thought it was, you know, kind of like, oh yeah, you know, the 20th century, but that was the real downtime. But aside from that, no, it's the whole stretch. It's truly the whole stretch. Wow. That's going to be a time. So I need to figure out how to enter into the history of Eastern Europe, a field that I have effectively never touched before, except my Cold War video, which is more yikes.
Stay
so
tuned.
I am both wary and weary of how I'm going to handle that.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I mean, I'll do my research. I'll understand the story better. But right now, after day one, zoinks, team.
Stay tuned for more decisions later.
That is tricky. Because it's like, how much of like the general political climate of like 1700s Eastern Europe am I going to have to explain? Like, do I have to get into the Russian Empire and Prussia? Do I need to explain Austria? And it's like, no, I can focus on just the one character. But it's like, how much of the stuff is going to make sense if I don't explain? So I'm in that like, oh god, how much context am I going to need to give now? Am I actually going to be able to tell the story, or is it going to be like a survey of Eastern European history with a minor focus on Poland, which is not what I want to do. Like, I want to, if I'm doing history summarized on Poland, like I'm gonna put the main character in the main character role, but like, oh boy, there's a lot of factors going on.
Yeah.
And
the
I'm
question
not
of how
yet
much
as
context.
adept with the history to know like where to skim and where to put the focus on. Like when we're talking about Greece, like I know, you know, what kinds of stuff I need to focus on one place. I know what kinds of stuff I can be like, I don't need to actually mention Sparta here, they're not very important. But like when I have an understanding of the history like already from, you know, years and years of working on it, I get the sense of like how to condense it. When I'm coming into something fresh, it's very hard.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's hard to know what knowledge people need to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I'm an adult. I've got time. I can figure it out. I've got the resources with which to learn. But the
Yeah.
first day is always so tricky because when I'm going in blind, I'm like, oh my god. Oh, not you.
Oh, it's your favorite!
No.
No.
Apparently it's actually a Cyclops head,
Oh.
not just a, thwomp. Thwomp, yeah.
Oops. Hey, Hermes.
Hermes is like, what the F is up?
Hermes is in the pocket of Big Aries.
Yeah.
Alright, where are we going? Let's go to Dionysus or Aphrodite. Let's go to Dionysus. We already had a
Yeah.
Dionysus boon. Let's stack.
We haven't hung out with Dionysus in a while either.
Oh. I never got a mug, did
But
I?
you got some tea.
Yeah, but I don't
back
have
here.
a mug.
Oh. Oh god, I looked away from the screen for 2 seconds. Christ. Ugh. This is like the Dragon Rush stream, but instead of not being able to find dragons, I'm just having a hard time.
Yeah. Dragon Rush. We should do more Breath of the Wild road trip playthroughs.
Yeah. Chat, let us know if you want to do more Breath of the Wild stuff. We've been
mean-
watching a lot of Point Crow and a lot of Small Ant, so now we know like
Yeah.
fun memes that we can that we can play through.
We still can't do any of the special, like, wind bombs or
Yeah, I'm
anything
still
like
not
that.
good. I mean, I want to
Yeah.
try practicing wind bombs, but the first time I tried it, I could not get it.
Yeah, I only recently started watching Point Grow's stuff. He's really fun and
really
like
fun.
scarily good at the game.
Yes.
But I watched him do a run where he was like Breath of the Wild, but it's completely normal. And I kept waiting for something to happen, but no, he was just playing it correctly with like no glitches or exploits, and it was hard to watch, man. Like it was still good, but like, you know, if you can't do like the damage cancel when you're falling, or you know, or can't just glitch the guardians out of the world before they start waking up. Like, the game's hard.
It's a hard game.
It's really funny. Chat's asking if we've played other Zelda games. We haven't done it on the
Not on stream.
Yeah, but you know, we played.
Played Link's Awakening, the little diorama version. That one's
we
fun.
didn't
That
play
one's
that on
cute.
stream, though, right?
No stream.
No, I played Twilight Princess a while back. I think that game was really fun.
I played Twilight Princess when I first got a Wii, when the Wii first came out, but I got to the first Wolf Link part in Kakariko Village, and I got confused, and I didn't know what to do, and I didn't want to like buy like a strategy guide, so I just never played it again.
Oh god, I've got through the whole game and I had a good time. But I always felt really bad during all the bits where Link was stuck as a wolf, because like all the villagers who you know are like, scary wolf, and I was like, no, it's me, guys. So yeah, I got way too invested. And I played Skyward Sword, which was not very good, sadly.
Yeah. Dungeon design is great. Not so much the rest of the game.
But man, there's nothing I love more than dowsing for a princess I'm never gonna find.
Yeah.
The very end of the game, Fee is like, alright, that was fun, but now I'm going to become the spirit of the Master Sword and never talk to you again. Goodbye. And it's like, oh no, stop, don't come back.
Just be like that sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Good shit.
It's like, hey, do you wanna hang out next week? Oh no, sorry, I've got to go become the spirit of the Master Sword and never talk to you again.
Oh, that's, you know, I wish I could. Oh god. My favorite thing is about Twilight Princess is I'd never played a Zelda game before, and there's like certain just stock things that show up in every game that I thus was not aware of. And of course, the final boss fight is with a possessed Zelda. Like, she's possessed by Ganon, and she's like floating around and chucking stuff at you. I didn't realize you were supposed to tennis the energy balls back at her.
Oh yeah.
So like she was like blasting them, and I was running around and making no progress, and I was like, all right, this is silly. And I stood my ground and I swung the sword and I bapped it back at her, and I was like, yeah. And then she bapped it back at me and hit me with it. I was like, wait, that's allowed? You have to beat her in the tennis match to actually do any damage.
The Dead Man's Volley gets really long in a handful of games.
I was so caught up in the euphoria of
doing the back.
of bapping the energy ball back at her that for a moment I lived in a world where she couldn't control the energy ball right back at me. Good stuff.
Kill or be killed. You touch me, and I shall.
Here we go again.
The Bondra.
Bondra! And in contrast, my favorite part of Skyward Sword is the part where you fight the same boss 3 times.
Oh, what
Possibly
part's that?
Which time
Oh,
specifically?
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the, oh god, what's it called? It's something like the Corrupted, or, you know, the I don't know. It's the big thing in the hole. The really big,
Oh, yeah.
stupid-looking monster with the feet that you have to stab. And then at the end, it's like, by the way, I was Ganon the whole time. It's like, whoa, what? Why did you let yourself look like that?
Way to bury the lead, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the pre-Zelda. This is the one that started it all. And boy, man, they really probably should have done something more interesting for the one that started it all. I like at the end when you defeat oh, damn it, he's not called Ganon.
Demise.
Demise, that's right. At the end when you kill him, he's like, that sucks, but I shall curse you. I shall keep coming back and so will you. And it's like, that's not a curse. That's just you making more problems for yourself, my dude. She's like, I shall never die because I am a god of evil or something. But you're just some Hylian twink in a tunic, and I'm just gonna make you keep coming back too.
It's like, yay?
Yeah.
Like, how does this help you fulfill your goals?
Uh-huh. And then at the end, Zelda's like, yeah, it turns out I'm a goddess or something, destiny and whatever. It's like, oh, so interesting. Man, I just loved the part where you got kidnapped all game and then didn't do anything. So fun.
Good job goddessing your way out of that one.
I think she might get
Heck.
stuck in a crystal at the end, too. I don't remember. That might be Twilight Princess. Or maybe
Oops.
that's just the thing that happens
It's
a
okay.
lot.
You can just
Oh, wait. I guess the Death Defiance is one per, like, the biome.
Is that right?
Because I didn't die earlier in the Hydra fight, but I went, the first time I died, I, like, died. Or maybe whatever.
I think you might have just accidentally died and not noticed. Did you switch to the new one, or?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it's... I think you're right.
Oh, no. No,
I
I
thought you
didn't.
didn't. I thought you
I
couldn't.
had to switch
because-
back. Yeah, I had to switch
Right.
back.
So maybe
Yeah.
you just
That's right.
died
I
more
just
than you
died.
thought.
Never mind then.
That's all
That's a
good.
shame. All right.
So how was everyone's day?
Pretty fun. Didn't get murdered by any bone hydras, so, you know.
I only got murdered once, so... no.
Yeah.
Hey, Meg, I met your asshole sister.
She's the worst.
It's gotta be rough from Electo's perspective, too. She's like, finally, my rage can be unleashed, and I can at last kill a god! And then within like a minute and a half, she's just climbing out of the blood pool.
Ow, oof, ow.
Like, wow, who knew gods were so tough, am I right? It's like, yep. Now, where was Kerberos that right?
Yeah. I don't know.
I see you've decided to come home.
No, I don't know, man.
Changed your mind yet?
I mean, it's been like, what, an hour and a half? That's...
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
With no wacky Streamlab interruptions this
You know
time,
what?
which is nice.
Fun fact, I looked that up, and I got a bunch of threads on, like, Reddit and places like, anyone ever know what's up when Streamlabs just decides to, like, stop streaming? And everyone's like, oh, I thought that was only a me thing, and no one had an answer. So I'm just assuming it's an unfixable problem.
Or at least no one has bothered to fix it yet.
Or it has not
Yeah.
yet been fixed. Alright, let's go.
Want
See
to
what
just
we
go
can
stare
upgrade.
at your Achilles poster for a little bit?
Oh, what's this? Aha. Divine pairings. Oh. I have to get all of these? Ugh. God. There's so many permutations.
I feel
Ugh,
like this
it
game would be
sucks.
very hard for me to play because the 100% completion bug bites me hard whenever I play a game. So,
Mood.
and with Hades, it's like it's incomprehensible to do that. Like,
I'm sure
this is a
someone
game-
has, but they probably
Oh.
spent like a month doing just that.
No, absolutely. The thing with Hades is like these are clearly features that you're just supposed to unlock through organic plays. You know, you die and you die again, and then
Yeah.
on the way you run into all these fun things, and just the RNG gets you all the permutations you need. But if you're trying for 100% completion, you're adding stress to yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Which is why I like that there's a certain point with these games where I hit the fuck it threshold and I'm like, I don't care.
Yep. Yeah.
Which is why I don't feel great that I'm developing an adversarial relationship with this game.
I mean, you know, I think that this game is by its nature frustrating, but it's also fun on its own. So, like, you know, dying and resetting is annoying, but they do kind of purposefully soften the blow by giving you a lot of stuff to do back at the home base and all the
Yeah.
upgrades and people to talk to, and you know, it's managing their audience, and I think that's very responsible of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, what a good view. I love the art. The fact that this game is very, like, beautifully done and Greek themed makes it a lot easier to deal with how annoying it is to play this game.
Man, I just love that isometric angle.
Oh, fuck off.
Dude, you set that one up. You were like, what a lovely view.
Oh.
Such a tasty angle to look at this world from.
New on OSP bingo. Isometric.
God damn it.
We need to update the bingo card. We haven't. The bingo card reflects like April of last year, which is fine.
We were just
It's
baby
May.
pandemic goers.
Yeah. Yeah, I can crank out a new bingo card or two, I think.
Remember when the pandemic first happened and we were like, oh no, life might suck, and it's like, oh, it'll suck anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry, too much.
Okay, Blue.
Not having a great week so far. I'm gonna level with you all.
Man. Well, the dying was fun. Are we winding down the stream?
I think I might be about done
Doing
today.
some self-care, baby.
Self-care is calling your day when you are out of energy and not doing anything else until the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like every time I wake up, I'm like, oh, I don't actually feel rested. That's interesting.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna stop before this goes to a bad place.
Oh, man.
Good night, friends.
All right, thanks so much for watching.
Well, no, we can still have fun. Thank you all for sticking around. I appreciate you coming out today. Coming out, you're all at home.
Well, some people might be at school.
Some people might be at school.
we're
I hope
not.
that's going well. Good luck on finals. That's got to be coming up. Remember to drink water, because a lot of people forget that.
And just a reminder, if you're in college, coffee is not water. Alcohol is also not water.
Yeah.
Yeah, regular water with no stuff in it.
Yeah. And if you need any help with the history or a myth thing, watch OSP. If you need help with something more substantial, look up Crash Course. They're great.
Yep.
Everyone's doing online education, so no stigma about having to learn some course material from a YouTube video. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So yeah, you could say.
thank you all for coming around. Tomorrow, we actually have a new fun thing.
Yeah.
It is coming out at the regular time. It is a secret. Patrons know what's up. So if you're a patron, you know what's up. Other than that, yeah. See you tomorrow in the video if you check that out, and then we'll see you on Friday, and then maybe next week.
Woo!
Maybe, yeah.
All right. Thanks for tuning.